Howdy y'all, it's Anna with Always Right, and in today's video, it's gonna be a weird one. I can already tell you that. It's going to be one of my more vloggy vlog style of writing vlogs, and that's because I'm actually going to be recording this video over a few days. I'm not just gonna be sitting there on Sunday just with my little chillin' face on and be like, yeah, this is fun. No, I'm gonna record starting today, which is Tuesday. Today, I'm breaking into my third act and I'm killing a character, and I really could not bring myself to do it. I've been so distracted because conveniently today, Tati Westbrook just posted her video kind of throwing all the dirt onto Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, and so I've been nibbling on some potato chips and avoiding my writing. I literally am at 1,400 words into chapter 37, which is the last full chapter in Act 2. And it's right before I do something really drastic that's gonna hurt my feelings a lot. About to kill off a character I don't like, and I'm about to kill off a character that I absolutely love. And that's what breaks me into my third act, and I don't wanna do it. My friend literally just texted me the Palpatine gif of him going, do it. I don't want to do it. Also, if you could not tell, this vlog is going to primarily feature no makeup. I'm gonna do some word sprints to just make myself do it. I didn't think I would be able to hit the 2,000 word mark today. However, the wine is telling me that I can. I can very well do it, and it's only a Tuesday. So yeah, I know it's pretty late for a Tuesday. Needless to say, this book is not getting done in the month of June, but there's a high chance that I will be able to finish it by July 4th, and that would just be amazing. I would absolutely love it. So I'm gonna go do word sprints and literally force myself into Act 3. And I didn't think I would ever struggle going into Act 3 because I know exactly what happens. I know the exact chain of events that happen in this chapter and the next chapter. I've thought through them so many times because that's been my motivation is oh, we get to write this fun chapter after all this work. And then it's oh crap, I know what happens in those chapters, and I've built up such a strong bond. Oh man, I just did my first 12-minute word sprint. I got about 400 words to it. And that includes me kind of going to Google and being what is a good slang word for this, I'm basically 300 words into chapter 38. And I'm right before the moment where it happens. It's either gonna happen tonight or it's gonna happen first thing in the morning when I do the Kate Kavanaugh word sprints that she has planned for July 1st. Oh, I'm so not ready. Oh, it hurt. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've kind of decided that tomorrow most of my work is gonna take place in the evening. That I'm going to do the 6 hours. I'm not doing 6 hours of word sprints. Ma'am, no. But I do plan on participating, at least for a bit of it, maybe not even the first bit of it, but a bit of it. There's nothing but it. I would rather get it out of the way now and then just go outside and cry while my dog does her nightly stuff instead of thinking about it before I go to bed and being oh, I have to do that tomorrow morning. All the rest of the book, I've had absolutely no problem killing people, beating people up, having drastic changes, getting them addicted to drugs. Why is it that this one character, I'm just I don't wanna. And it's not even the love interest. The love interest is fine. This is just a side character. But it's a side character that has to die for the plot. It's gonna happen. This is the next line. No. No, what's happening? I know I'm not being melodramatic. I seriously, for over 8 chapters in this book, have built this one character up. And that's Act 3. Fuck, now there's nothing stopping me. Like, really? I killed my favorite character. Can't believe that. I've never cried before writing a book. I've written so many deaths. They haven't escaped. I've held them back. But that's just because I did it. I'm in Act 3. At what cost? My favorite character. Okay. That wasn't worth it. I'm gonna collect myself and I'm gonna finish this chapter and I'm gonna call it good. Now that I'm into Act 3, I don't really have anything holding me back. I've already written 2,200 words. But that puts me about 400 words shy of 75,000. So I'm gonna push on and hit 75,000 tonight. It's a little late for me, I will admit. I've been outside. That's what this headset is for. I listen to podcasts, audiobooks, the assortment while I'm out with my dog, while I'm out watering. I am currently at 74,566. I don't think this book is going to be 95,000 words. It's leaning closer to 87, 89,000, which would be amazing because that's kind of my goal, is to get it below 90,000 words. So I'll be back once I hit 75,000 and I'll show you my wrap up for the day. It is really looking like I will be able to hit the end of my book by the end of this week. So yay! 57,191 added 2804. Boom. Very proud of that. So I'm gonna save it. Here is my official June update. I'm gonna go week by week. So I picked my book up on not June 1st, but the day before June 1st, which I think was the 31st. And I only added about 400, 500 words, but I converted it to Scrivener. And then I decided 700 words was a good standard, a good daily goal for myself. So I set 700, and the first week I didn't really do great sticking with my 700 because my one goal for June was to get through it with 20,000 words added. And then in the second week, I really improved my writing. I was able to get 1,600, 300, 0. And then I started hitting the 2K days, so that was good. And then the third week of June, I did really well. This right here was my most successful day to date. And then I was able to successfully write throughout the next week. So I only gave myself a star if I got 700 words. That's why this day has 400 written under it, but not a star. And last week I got 4.3 on Father's Day, which is pretty good. I got 800, which was a star. Didn't do anything for 3 days, but I was able to still get some words done. And then this week has been much better. And I meant to put on here that I hit, with this, I officially hit 75,000 words. So this is my week overall. I started out at 28,000 and I ended up at 75,000 for the month. I'm trying to get it finished by next Sunday, which is the 5th. So let's go. It is basically 11 on Wednesday, July 1st, and I'm here for Kate Kavanaugh's 6 hours of writing sprints. I really don't know if I'm gonna make it all 6 hours of this. Probably not, because I have some work I need to do. But anyway, this has been going on for about 2 hours, so that's pretty big in my opinion. But during the writing sprints, instead of actually getting words on the page, I instead went through and mapped out every single chapter I have left, and I only have 7 chapters left to write. So I finished chapter 38 last night, and then I start on chapter 39. I decided I wanted to end on 45 chapters. That just sounded really nice to me. This is absolutely crazy. I'm gonna move some things around in my little outline real quick, just so some of the chapters have more content, because some have like a lot of content, and then some just are kind of like, you know, it'll take place. It'll happen. But Hera's here. Little baby's just sleeping. I'm eating breakfast. My goal for today is to get through these next 2 chapters. Becca Smith joined the live stream here. Let's see. I am gonna write with them for the next hour and a half, I think, and then I'm gonna do some work probably on the side while they're doing their talking and not doing word sprints. I might actually just do that today, period. But I'm starting out at 75,000 words, and I would really like to get to 80,000 today, but I don't think that's gonna happen because that's basically 3 chapters, so I'm aiming closer to about 3,000 or 4,000. So, okay, it is basically 1 o'clock, and I've hit about 1,700 words-ish. They're still doing word sprints. My computer is dead, and I have some work I need to get done today. So I'm gonna go get dressed and do work for probably 2-3 hours, and then I'll go back and see if I can get close to my 4,000 word goal today. I'm already about halfway there, and I did that in 2 word sprints, so basically like an hour. So I still have all of Act 3 planned out, so I'm really proud of that. And it's gonna make my life a lot easier going into the rest of this week. I really do think I can finish this book in time. It is July 2nd. It's about 8:30 p.m. There's a storm that's rolling in, so that's not great. I haven't done any writing up until right now. I'm going to try to push myself with some extreme writing sprints. Yesterday I ended at 2,800 words, and I ended up just calling a friend that I hadn't spoken to in a few weeks, and I was just like, Hera's here. There's a baby girl. Yeah, here's your baby. You can just see your little eyebrows go, huh? I'm gonna get into writing. I'm gonna get a fresh piece of paper, and I'm gonna like document all of my writing sprints, because that for some reason seems to really encourage me to write more and to do a lot of writing sprints. But my goal pretty much for tonight, since it is almost 9 o'clock, is to do about 2 hours worth of writing sprints and finish this Alexa Done video, and then I get to wake up early tomorrow and edit a video and do as much work as I can, even though almost everyone's gonna be gone. So tomorrow might just be a bigger writing day. As for today, my goal is to finish chapter 40. I've got 117 words towards that right now. It's gonna be a shorter chapter. And then I want to do chapter 41, which is basically the last kind of, not filler, but kind of fluffier kind of resolution of the core plot chapter. Act 3 is coming along. I really think that I can get these 2 done tonight, especially with some really aggressive writing sprints. It's officially 10 p.m. My word count is almost 79,000. I'm gonna round up because it's 20 words off. I've added 1,334 words, and chapter 40 ended up being about 1,500 words in total. Here's my word sprints for this. For the last 200 words, I just ended up straight up writing, just going, whatever. Also, I turned my light on for outside. It didn't end up raining. It just did a lot of lightning and thunder, and it was angry clouds. But I turned my light on, and there's like a family of cats. There's like the mama cat, and I think there's 2 or 3 babies that I've seen. And they've just been kind of walking around on my patio, and I'm just like, oh no, Hera, stay asleep and don't look outside. Yeah, but they've just been walking around outside. Yeah, the mama cat's like a really pretty, like sandy color. One of the babies is white with like orange. It's so cute. I'm not gonna feed him though. That is something I've learned, is that feeding feral or wild cats is actually pretty bad for them. Then they reproduce, they overproduce babies, and it's bad. Also, I really don't want cats hanging around my backyard with my big dog that has a very high prey drive. But I gotta go outside, water some plants, let the baby go outside and go to the restroom. It is an even day, so I do need to water my plants in the front and the backyard. I've checked like all of the radars, all the stuff, and it's like, oh no, don't worry about rain. Like, that won't happen. I'm like, dang it. I was really hoping it'd rain. Yeah, there's fireworks going off outside because it is the 2nd and people are just annoying, so yay. I do want to finish chapter 41. And I want to get a little into chapter 42. See, the thing is like chapter 41 is the last, like I said earlier, like the last kind of filler chapter for me. And then chapter 42 is a very intense chapter. So, oof. And then chapter 43, 44, and 45, which is my last chapter, are all very intense, all very action-packed, all very like getting there kind of things. Today, my writing has just been like, I'm writing because I have to get words on the page writing. It's not like the inspired writing that I've had for some of my previous chapters. It was more of a, okay, well, we're almost done. Let's just get words on the page, just kind of muddling through it. That's what it feels like, and that's not a good feeling. But it is nice being able to say that I finished a chapter. Hopefully I'll finish a 2nd chapter. Sorry, I'm like really distracted. I'm like looking to see if I can see the cat family again, especially because I'm about to take Hera out. And I really don't want her to get scratched in the face or like get the cats, you know. It is so cold in my house right now. It is 1:02. I'm going to bed. It's officially July 3rd, which is terrifying. But I managed to hit 80,000 words on my book. I kind of did the math, and I should be hitting the end of my book around 89,000 words, which is perfect. I wanted my book to be closer to 83, 85,000 after a full edit through, so very happy about that. But I've added 2,400 words today. I did not finish chapter 41, but I got 1,100 words in on it. This chapter is not going how I wanted it to at all. So I'm just like, It's a good little feel-good chapter that will make my second to last chapter very, what's the word, poignant? Welcome to the rural West Texas. Education doesn't always do me right. But I'm 1,100 words into chapter 41. Chapter 42 should be pretty easy to write. I already have chapter 41 mapped out for the rest of what I haven't written yet, including the last line for the chapter. But I'm gonna go to bed. I am absolutely freezing. I'm happy with what I got done today. I was gonna stop at 2,100, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's just a few hundred off from 80,000. I'm gonna do that. So I did. But we'll see tomorrow how much I get done. It is Friday, my dudes, aka July 3rd. Hamilton just got released to Disney Plus, so I'm really salty that I don't get to watch it today, but I'll watch it tomorrow. Anyway, there, you get the all-natural light. I just finished chapter 41. I did a large chunk of it yesterday, and I kind of had plans for how it was gonna go today, and then I decided it would be better if I kind of left it more open-ended and a better reflection of the devotion these people have instead of actually just killing off another character like I was planning on. It set the groundwork for chapter 42, where basically everything just goes downhill from there. It's basically 1 o'clock. I've been writing for the last 30-40 minutes. I got 1,000 words in, so yay! I have been rendering a video so that I can go in and edit it. I'm gonna go edit that video now. While it's exporting, I'll come back in here and write another 500, 600 words before I go to lunch. Hey, and the pajama shirt has changed to just say ho. I have had this for way too long, but that's another story. It is about 10, no, I lied, it's about 11:18 right now. And I've added 2,244 words today to my novel. It is dark outside, needless to say. I'm 1,200 words into chapter 42. My goal for tonight is to finish chapter 42 and get a little bit into chapter 43, so that tomorrow I just have to do the rest of 43, 44, and then 45. So it won't be that bad of a journey, but I just showered. I didn't vlog earlier. I ended up staying and watching Hamilton at my parents', and I can easily say that Satisfied is my favorite song on that entire soundtrack. For the first time in all of Act 3, period, I have music going while I'm writing. And the main reason for that is because I'm writing a very intense action scene, and so I want my heart to be racing while I'm writing it. I want my brain to just be like, panic mode a little while I'm writing it, so that it kind of comes through on the pages on the book. I'm 82,000 words in. I really wanted to hit 85,000 today. I really don't know if that'll happen. I'm gonna let my hair air dry a little before I go dry it and finish doing my creams and stuff before bed. But then I'll come back and I'll try to get as close to 3,500. I think that's my new goal for right now. Probably be back with dry hair. Actually, I will be back with dry hair because look at it. I can't flip it as well. Let me see. Does it flip? Yeah, I got the same results. That's great. Also, I had my first casualty this week. My little thumb. Oh, I'm so salty. All my other nails are long. They're the length that I like them to be. And then there's this. Yay! All dry. Woo! Okay. So I just finished chapter 42. It ended up being about 2,000 words. That leaves me at 3,000 words for today. I plan on writing a little more into chapter 43 and giving that some bones, some structure, some oomph before I call it for the night. It is 12:02. I'm gonna start on my third to last chapter. It's so crazy because in Scrivener, you can map out your chapters. You can title them, you can give them descriptions and all that hoopla. But the thing is until you actually put words on the page, on the Scrivener page, on the document towards your book, it has a blank page icon. And then when you start adding content to it, it has little lines to kind of signify words. And I only have 3 more chapters that have blank pages. And by the end of tonight, regardless of how much I get done towards this chapter, I'll only have 2 chapters that I'll have to do from start to finish. And that is insane to me. That's a very achievable goal, especially since my chapters are about 2,000 words each. I think I might be able to hit my 3,500 word goal. I don't think I'll be able to hit my 4,000 word goal that I kind of had in the back of my mind hoping, or my 5,000 word goal that I was that would be nice. So tomorrow I'll need to do about 5,000 words, which shouldn't be hard because I don't have anything planned for 4th of July. It's like all the 4th of July events got canceled or something. It is about 5:37 in the afternoon on July 4th. Yay, happy birthday, America, woo! And all that jazz. But just now getting back to my book. I've been doing a lot of things with my family, just kind of running around and just having a good day. Not writing, which sucks. But I have 2 full chapters to finish, and then basically 1,200 words towards this chapter that I started last night, and then I'm done. That is insane. But my motivation to write is basically 0 right now. And that's mainly because I never write on Saturdays, which sounds weird. Saturdays are the days where I get to just play video games and not worry about anything that's going on around me, not worry about my job, not worry about my dog. Just really kind of get to do whatever I want to. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done today, which was like my soft deadline. Tomorrow is my harder deadline, and then the 14th is my like gotta be done by deadline, which I should be able to reach that before then. But I will say it's been a productive July so far. Every day I've done basically 2,000 words. So if nothing else, I'm gonna get 2,000 words done and then finish this tomorrow, which is my normal like heavy writing day. I know there's that saying like write every day, and I'm just like, I don't wanna. I like having one day that's just video games and TV shows and movies and books and podcasts, and I don't have to worry about my messed up world that I made and put onto a document. So I'm wearing a good old NASA shirt today for the 4th of July. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's thematic. I don't know why, but I just have I have 3 NASA shirts. I don't know why, but I do. But anyway, I'm gonna try to hit 2,100 words today. And then once I hit that, I don't know whether I'm just gonna close the computer down, go play video games, or if I'm gonna push through and see if I can get close to the end of this book. We'll find out. I only got 500 words done on Saturday, aka July 4th, for pretty obvious reasons, but really the main one was that I don't write on Saturdays. Like, it's my one day where I can just do whatever I want. I did manage to get about 600 words done today, which is not even a third of what I was trying to get done today, but that's okay. Tomorrow I'll wake up early and I'll do a lot of word sprints. I'll watch some videos that are like people doing word sprints. I know there's quite a few of them going to be up tomorrow, so I'll tune in for those. I'll get my cappuccino going and we'll finish this book on the 5th. It's 1 a.m. and guess what I just learned happens at 1 a.m.? My word count resets. I am now 85,000 words into this book. I'm at the very end of chapter 43. I decided I was just gonna muscle through it, mainly because there was nonstop fireworks going on like by my house, and there's no way I could have gotten to sleep or had a good sleep with all the basically gunshot sounding fireworks going off. I'm pretty sure I hit about 1,400 or 1,500 words. I don't know. I really don't know because it was like reset. Oh, I'm salty. But anyway, I am gonna finish chapter 43 tonight. I'm not gonna get into chapter 44 at all. It's officially 4:55 on July 5th, and I'm 800 words in so far. This will be pretty easy to wrap up. I kind of realized, as I was sitting here, I was like, this could be the end to my book. It would be like the happy ending to my book, because the end of the chapter I'm writing, which is chapter 44, is not happy. It ends in a very bad note, and then the book ends in a very depressing manner, but I feel like it's what this kind of story needs to end at. That's so crazy. Like, I was kind of looking at it and I was like, wait, this is where most books would probably stop. I'm like, should I pump the brakes? Since this is my first rough draft, I've decided I'm going to not pump those brakes, and then when I reread back through this, I'll look through it and see kind of, if I do want to end it sooner, but I'd rather have it all written out now instead of being like, I think that ending would have been better, and then have to re-edit the entire thing again. It's so surreal. I don't know why, I just don't really have a lot of pressure on myself to finish it. And I don't know if that's because I'm like, oh, I know I'm gonna finish it, I'm like, it'll happen. I played video games for most of this morning, and I've just been relaxing, so I was like, okay, let's get a Red Bull, let's get some snacks, and let's finish this book. So, I'm gonna go finish this. Okay, good. I don't look like I've been crying, but I have. I just finished chapter 44. The chapter came out to about 1,900 words. That puts me at a little over 2,100 for the day, and I still have chapter 45 left. I cried for like 10 minutes, and I cried the entire time I was writing the end of chapter 44, and then I cried for 10 minutes after that, because I was just like, so I'm gonna finish this book, and I'm gonna pop open a bottle of champagne, and woo, I'm done with the first draft. I'm gonna change like something in the last paragraph of that chapter. Hopefully I won't cry too much more from just changing one sentence, but I'm gonna change it because I'd rather have it be explained in the next chapter than have my character explain it in that chapter, if that makes sense. Oh yay, I'm recording with the sun setting. It's just like really bad lighting. Okay, I'm done. My book is done. My last chapter is only 1,200 words, which is okay. As of right now, I've added 3,300 words today, and so my total for my book is 88,353, and I'm gonna call it done. Oh my God, I'm done with the book. I did Act 3 in a week. That is insane to me. That is totally insane to me. Yeah, so this book took me 8 weeks to write. So it took me the first week of July, so that's 1 week. It took me all 4 weeks in June, which is 5 now. And then I think I worked on this for 2 weeks in November. That sounds about right, about 2, 3. So it took me about 7, 8 weeks to write my first draft. I'm hoping, I don't know this for sure, but I'm hoping, really hoping that I won't have extensive edits. However, after today, when I go back and do the things that I was saying I was going to do, I'm going to take a 2-week break from this book and just kind of breathe and just relax. But I'm so glad I finished this book, and it's with one of my favorite shirts on. I was like, yeah, let's wear our favorite shirt for this. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe and like the video. I post writing vlogs on Tuesday, and then I do AuthorTube content, like regular kind of AuthorTube videos on Fridays. So that's your cup of tea. Hey. But as always, let's get writing. Bye. Okay, I forgot to show my word count, and this hairstyle started out like real cute, and now it looks like I got a mullet going on, like a braid mullet. Just look at that. Salty about that, but let me show you total word count. I ended up adding about 100-ish, 150 words to it by going in and filling in that 2-paragraph gap that I knew I had, and I was just like, I meant to do that. So let me switch it so you can see my total word count. 88,456. I did not get to 95, which I'm okay with. Actually very happy about. There you go. There is the breakdown of my entire book. Reading time is 6 hours. I don't think that's actually true. Yay, I'm excited about that. I'm very proud. I'm very happy with the average sentence length and the average paragraph length being so low, so yay.